Hi students, today I want to walk you through your Georgia Virtual School Classroom in Canvas. So this is the main home page. This is where you'll come when you first click on the course, and I want to kind of point out a couple things for you. So right here, this is the quick links section, and this will enable you to get to all of the important parts of the course. Then we have the bulletin board below here, which will have important information. It'll change fairly regularly. And then this is your to-do list where you'll have upcoming assignments. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the announcement section. It will take you to the announcements from our course. Now, as you'll notice, you're going to see a list of all the announcements, but you won't actually see the announcement until you click on it. So just click on the announcement, and you'll see whatever I posted for you. So for example, this is a review video. It's just a practice announcement. Let me see if I have any that look more like real announcements. This might be something more likely that you would see. Okay? So this is kind of something you might see from me in an announcement, and it's got really important information. So definitely make sure you check out those announcements. Anytime you want to get back to the home page, you just click Home. And let's look at the teacher information page. On this page, you can see a video about my family. You can see my badges, my contact information, and the best times to contact me. Now, if you need to call me outside of these hours, you can. Just if I don't answer, leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And you can always message me using the Canvas inbox or your O365 email. So let's go back home again. And let's check out the class resources section. And this is where I'll have lots of extra resources for you to help you be successful in the course. You can click to our student success site. You can see some links to reliable internet sources. And then if you do need to check out news sources, try and stick in this green box. We'll talk a little bit about that during a live learning session. You see links to Shmoop and USA Test Prep. And then links to my course resource newsletters, some sketch notes, and my stream channel. So let me just click to one of these so you can see what these look like. So this is what these look like, and they have every single assignment in the course and just helpful tips and hints for each assignment. I have lots of videos and pictures and things to kind of help your understanding in the course. I have videos I've made, videos I have not made, I've gotten from other places. So there's just lots of really good supplemental resources there. The same thing with my stream channel. You can see videos that I've made for several different classes. If you click on one of these hashtags, it will take you to all the videos that I've tagged with that specific hashtag in here. And you can see there's over 400 videos here, so there's lots of good content videos here for you as well. And then the sketch notes are just something that is new this semester that I thought were kind of interesting. And there's another APES teacher that I know, and she made these cool little sketch notes. So if you want to take advantage of those, I've linked them here as well. So that's your class resources site. Now let's go to our live learning page. On this page, you'll have all the information for those live sessions that we have weekly. So you can see the time for my live sessions here. You can click here and it will take you to the page to get into our live sessions, and you can see our schedule here. And I've kind of written what I hope to cover during those sessions and some extra reviews and resources you might need to help you kind of prepare for that session, or just that we'll use during the session. So that's the live learning. Back to home. Now we can go to getting started, which is really the first place you should go, but I wanted to go ahead and show you that stuff first because we're going to do a couple things once we get into the getting started. So this getting started module is the very first module in the course and tells you all about how to be successful in your Georgia Virtual School class. And then at the very end, you'll take an acknowledgement form quiz. And this quiz will show up in the gradebook, but it's not really a grade, but it's really important that you do it because it lets me know that you have looked at all this information and you know how to navigate the course. So now I'm going to go back and we're going to click on our very last quick link button. And this is the modules button. And it takes you to the same page as the getting started. And you can collapse the modules as you finish them. I like to do that. So let's say, for example, I've finished this module. I'll just collapse it and I'll come to the next one. You can see your assignments here. It's very important that you read these pages that are linked here before you do your assignments. And you can see you'll have to click this little button and it will open up your module, and there's lots of really good information here. So this is kind of like, you do have a textbook, but this is kind of like an additional textbook, or almost like a Cliff's Notes for AP Environmental Science. So let's go back to that modules page again. And let's look at an assignment. So let's say this is the assignment I want to work on. So I'm going to click on it. And you'll see that I've got lots of helpful information for you for this assignment. I've got links. It shows you exactly how to do it, what page you'll find all of the information for this assignment, any helpful hints, lab walkthrough videos that I've made for my students. And then as students ask me questions about the lab, I go ahead and I put the questions here anonymously. That way you can have the benefit of those questions as well. You see some links to some help sites, and then and then you can see the rubric. So you know exactly what you need to do to earn full points on this assignment. Now let's go back to modules again. And it looks like I want to go to the syllabus next. So if I click on the syllabus, you can see a description of our course. You can see the course overview. You can click here and it will take you to the College Board, where they've got lots of information about AP Environmental Science. The e-textbook shows you how to get to that e-textbook module, and that has very detailed instructions on how to access your e-textbook. And then of course our Fall 2020 Important Policies document. And you can see down here that once real students enter the course, I've only used the test student, you'll see actual dates for all of these assignments. But it could take up to 24 hours for these dates to populate. So if you log in and you don't see the dates right away, know they're coming. And then you can see the grade weights over here. Okay, so you can see how each different part, each assignment in the course, how it's weighted. The next thing I'd like to do is show you the calendar. And when you go to your calendar, you can see that the due date of each assignment is on here. Okay, you can kind of hover over it and it will tell you what it is. And it's going to say 11:59 p.m. because that's the last time that you can turn it in. Okay, you can always turn it in early, but if you turn in after 11:59, it will be late. Okay, you can look at your calendar in agenda view, which I like this one personally. And you can look at it in week view, but week view is not super helpful because it puts all the assignments at the very end of the day, so you have to scroll down there. So you can look month to kind of get an idea of where you might want to kind of plan your time. You can see this one has assignments due basically like every other day to give you kind of a break. And again, you've got this agenda where you can look at it this way. The last thing I'd like to do is go back to our class and show you the grades. So if you've gotten any grades for this assignment, for this course, they'll be here. If there's a late assignment, you'll see late here. You can see that I went ahead and submitted a pretend assignment, and so you can see that I've graded it and I've left a comment. You can see this is the comment I left for a test student, and you can see the rubric. Test student turned in a fake assignment, so obviously you didn't get a very good grade on this assignment, but you can kind of see where the different parts are and if I've made you any comments in the rubric. And you can always click through to see the assignment and any annotations I may have made for you. Okay, so you can see I've left some annotations for test student, and if test student submitted this before the due date, then test student could go back and fix those things and resubmit the lab, and that's perfectly okay. And so that's all I wanted to show you. I just kind of wanted to walk you through the course a little bit, and hopefully this was helpful.